question 22 says, show that 7x minus 14 over x squared plus 4x minus 12 divided by x minus 6 over x cubed minus 36x simplifies to ax, where a is an integer. My top tip would be to completely ignore that first bit, that second bit there. What we're going to do is just try and simplify it to begin with and see what we can do. The first thing you should start to notice is that if we're divided by a fraction, is that we can multiply by its reciprocal, i.e. we'll switch the top and the bottom and change that to a times sign using the rules of dividing by fractions. Also, we want to start factorising as and where we can. So I can see 7 clearly goes into both of those. I can see that's a quadratic expression to go and simplify, i.e. a pair of numbers that times together to make minus 12 and add up to plus 4. I can't see anything that factorises into x minus 6, and then the x cubed minus 36x has x that goes in both. So what I'm going to do is start to factorise as we go. So I'm going to have 7x minus 2 over x plus 6, and x minus 2 is the combination that would work for that to factorise that quadratic. Now I'm going to multiply by x minus 6, and here I'm going to take x out as a factor, x squared minus 36 inside the bracket. Okay, first of all, I can see that of this fraction here, that we could divide top and bottom by x minus 2, and that would cancel out those two terms. The problem is, I can't get it to any more than that at first glance. However, this thing here is likely to be able to cancel down. You see here we've got an x plus 6 here, and we have an x minus 6 there. That's definitely the correct answer there. That's definitely x plus 6, because plus 6 and minus 2 make plus 4, and they times together to make minus 12. What we haven't got here is this in its smallest format, and this is probably the hardest one to spot. But what type of number is x squared? It's a square number, x squared. And then what type of number is 36? It is also a square number, and if it is a minus in there, it's the difference of what we call the difference of two squares. So I'm going to write this out as x plus 6. I'll leave that in a bracket, and because there are two terms on the top, I'm going to put that in a bracket as well. I'm going to take x out then as a factor, and we are going to have, I've made a really silly mistake. It's something that I picked on right at the start, but these should be the other way around. Okay, so let me just put a line through that. That should have said here x squared minus 36 over x minus 6 there. Because of this, divide has changed to a times, and I should have flipped that. I haven't. I've left it exactly the same. So just put a line through that and change that to x minus 6 in a bracket over x. Why am I doing exactly the same thing again? Sorry. Let me start that line again. We're going to have 7 over x plus 6 in a bracket times by, and I'm working off this one now, x bracket x plus 6, x minus 6 is the difference of two squares over x minus 6. Now here we can see that if we divide top and bottom by x minus 6, they would cancel out. And then similarly, because these two fractions are multiplying, it means they're commutative, so you can do them in any order. So effectively, this is 7x, x plus 6, all over x plus 6 here. And I can divide again, top and bottom by x plus 6, but I could have done it here to avoid writing that line of workout. And we get the answer 7x, which is what they wanted. They said we're going to get something where we get something x. A is an integer, a is 7. Thank you very much for watching.